Hello. Karibuni sana. Welcome to this session. My name is Jackson Muindi, and I want to show you something which I've been saying that I'll show people since the start of the year, and it's already almost the end of January and 2023. But we can it's still early in the year. We can do one or two things. I'm doing this on a live video, so you'll pardon me if my camera is a little bit shaky, but I will just share the screen of something which I wanted to tell people how to apply for jobs in this Canadian website, the official government of Canada website, where we can apply for jobs, and those jobs are legit and proven. So bear with me, because I'm going to now engage the full screen so that we concentrate. I show you clearly. We concentrate on how you search for these jobs. If you have not subscribed, I'll request you to subscribe to this channel so that you help us grow. You help us to grow. So let me show you. This is the Canadian website for jobs. It's called. Let me go back. This is the official government of Canada website where they post jobs, which are most of them are proven. And if you also want jobs for immigrants, this is the right place to go and search for those jobs. So when you get to this website, you can either select to use the mobile app, or you can just say that you want to search. So you just come here and click search. And you can also go to this tab, find a job. But I've already gone the extra step. So you just need to follow what I'm showing you. You can search a job by job title. Maybe, for example, you are a teacher. You can search, you can just type the word teacher. If you know the specific employer you are looking to employ you, you can just go directly, and you will you can search the employer directly. So let me show you how to go up this one. As you can see, the last 48 hours, in that website, they have posted 6,780 jobs. These are jobs you can well apply for. These are jobs you can apply for, and rest assured you cannot miss one of these jobs. The last 30 days, they have posted 862 jobs. And in the last more than 30 days, they have posted 40,874 jobs. So we can dive in. You can now use this advanced filter. I've already selected the advanced filter. So if you want jobs which you work for a day, they are very many. There are 38,000 and something. Jobs which you can work the morning hours, there are 27,000, and the list goes on. Shift, you can select there. If you want to filter by the province, if you have a specific province you want to work in, maybe you want to work in British Columbia only, you can select British Columbia. Otherwise, most people call it BC. If you want to select Ontario, you can just come here and select Ontario. For example, it is buffering a little bit, so it has already given me even the towns, which are the cities and the towns which are in Ontario as a province. But I'd wish to deselect that one. You can also search by the language spoken in that job. So you can select, if you are proficient in English, you can just select you want jobs where people speak in English, for example. And it usually does that, trying to bring you this job. It's already filtering. You can select also the hours of work. You want either the job to be full-time or part-time. So for our case, we can select full-time. I hope the internet will be a little bit faster so that I show you this in less than 20 minutes. Period of employment, you can select either contract, seasonal, or casual, or permanent. And in our case, we can search permanent jobs. Let's see how it, but you can select, you see what it brings. A salary scale, you can select maybe 40,000 to, let's select this one for our case, 20,000 Canadian dollars. That's a lot of money. This is per year. Don't confuse this. Don't confuse it to be per month. This is yearly payment. Remote work opportunities. Do you want the job to be remote, or do you want it to be virtual, or do you want the search to exclude? Let's leave that one blank. Employment groups, you can now that this is where for people who are immigrants or people who are outside Canada, you can start now filtering the job to your liking. For example, you can say you want to search for temporary foreign workers. There are 747 jobs. Youth is this, veterans is this, older workers, newcomers is this, persons with disabilities, indigenous people. And for most of my audience, most of the jobs they want are jobs for newcomers, mostly for newcomers, and maybe for temporary foreign workers. Let me see whether it can select the two of them. Yes, it has. So we'll have 571 jobs available already. You can go further filtering, but so you can. This is another place which you need to select as a person who is applying while you are not a citizen or a resident. You need to select. You can. The option is Canadians and authorized workers, Canadians and international candidates. So you just need to come here and select the one for Canadians and international applicants. The list is becoming smaller because we have added so many things as filters. You can also filter it in terms of you can select this one, but let's leave it blank for now. You can also search in terms of the job category, if it's legislative, business, finance, administration, occupations, health occupations, occupation in education, law, social, community, and government services. You can also search by job search. Is it verified? And I usually tell people to click this one because you want the jobs which are verified so that you don't fall for scammers. I think we are good to go. After now, everything is set. You can now search for the job. You can press enter. There's something I'm missing. I'm trying to search for it. Now here that now you can view the results. Just here you can view the 622 results. Those are the available jobs. Let me see whether it's already populated the screen with the jobs which you can apply. And as you can see, these are jobs which you can apply. They are in Ontario only. So if you search the whole of Canada, the jobs will be many, many, many. So let me show you how to go about this one. Just a moment. So these are jobs available for Ontario only. The first one is food counter attendant, pizza cook, personal care provider, carpenter helper, kitchen manager, fabrication shop helper. Those are metal products. Kitchen helper, denturist. I think this person who is into dental or something. Administrative assistant, butchers for these people who want to work in butchers. And I forgot to tell you that you can also check the salary. The salary is mentioned here. It's in Canadian dollars. This is not US dollars. So this is 25 US dollars per hour. You can convert that to the number of hours you'll be working in a week. Baker, shift manager, kitchen helper, cook, human resource officer, food and supervisor, home support worker. For those people who wanted jobs in maybe in healthcare, this is a chance for you. And you can also see the date it was posted. So the further you go, the higher the chances that the job was already filled. But you can select the ones which are most recent, and apply for them, like this one, January 25th. So you can just come and select. You can see this one is $16 per hour. Let us select and see whether it's going to give us an option for applying. Let me try to show you how to apply for this job. You can read a lot of the location of the job is here. The salary is here, $16 per hour for 30 to 40 hours per week. The job is permanent, full time. The shift will be either day, evening, night, weekend, early morning, or morning. You can start as the job. The employer requires people to start as early as possible. The job is verified, so there's no risk of falling for scammers. Also, you can see that the employer has applied for labor market impact assessment. This means that the employer can hire foreign workers to fill these shortages on a temporary basis. So you'll also be competing with Canadian and permanent residents. But if the person is not able to bring to employ to fill the position using citizens, Canadian citizen or permanent resident, they are free to source from outside. And this is a job which doesn't require a degree, certificate, or a diploma. It's English speaking. The employer is going to train you on how to work in that job. And the work setting is a food service establishment. Your responsibilities are spelled out here. And there's also additional information which you need to read about this job. And who can apply for this job? This is something I usually tell people. Even if you see this one, just apply for this job. And you never know. The employer has advertised up until 24th February 2023. So just go ahead and apply for this job. Don't be cowed. Don't be stopped by that mention of that if you are not a permanent resident, you cannot apply for that job. Basically, that is how you go about applying for these jobs in this website. There are so many. I'll be showing you how to apply for these jobs in another website. But basically, this is the Government of Canada website where you get a verified job. You see, they are already verified by the government of Canada, and this one is $16. Is a pizza cook, and I know so many people know how to make pizzas. So if you are working in a restaurant, maybe you are working in a cafe in your home country, maybe in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, you can apply for this job. And the employer has a LMIA, Labor Market Impact Assessment, so they are able to source for employees outside the country. But you'll like this one, there's no restriction. The employer can employ you even if you don't have a valid Canadian work permit. And this is a good job for you to apply. The advertiser has advertised until 17th February 2023. So today we are 28th January 2023. There's still time for you to apply for this job. So basically, in a nutshell, that's how you apply for these jobs. I hope our people will try to get into Canada through this easy pathway. If you watch this video to the end, make sure that you like. You can just thank us. You can thank me so that YouTube recommends the video and the channel further. And through that way, you help us to grow even faster. So thank you very much for being with me throughout the whole video. You can watch another video. I'll be posting a series of other short videos about opportunities where I can spot them. So thank you very much, and have yourself a good day, a good evening, or a good night.